Drop it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from group 3 will present the result of our group. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Anugerah Chandra Kusumah. I was also accompanied by Chica, Cantika, Sari, Dewi Rahmawati, and Usep Saripudin. Here we will discuss the journal The Possibility of English as a Second Language in Indonesia. Abstract. It is now that there is a general concern for those who must leave their original language and original culture to adjust to the surroundings and mastering a new language. For Indonesian, English is known as a first foreign language and not as second language. There are some problems as Indonesian to regard English as a second language. This paper is trying to discuss the problems and also the possibility of English as second language in Indonesia. Introduction. Studying a second language in the world happens due to various reasons such as immigration, trade and science needs, and also education. Learning another language may be important in human intellectual activity after mastering the mother language. Therefore, it is not surprising that research in this area becomes very attractive in cognitive science because the complexity in second language acquisition is not possible to examine it from one perspective only. It is known that second language acquisition (SLA) or second language learning is the process by which people of a language can learn a second language in addition to their native language. Second language acquisition 18 December 2010. Second language acquisition is the process of learning a new language after the acquisition of a learner's native language. It can also incorporate the learning of third or the subsequent language as well as heritage language learning. For the next discussion, it will be discussed by Chica.
English is not specialization to be within the field of second language acquisition. Most SLIs see bilingual as being the result of learning a language, not the process it itself, and see the term as referring to native life. While second language learners very active research in fields such as education and psychology. However, often as bilinguals, closely to refer to all forms of multilinguals. This paper will be focused on the prerequisites for learning to learn English, a second language in Indonesia. There are 5 proposals for classroom setting. For the example from classroom instruction to illustrate how the proposal get translated in classroom practice. The researcher in his case myself will research this paper will give examples based on the research experience when reading in the classroom. For its proposal, of relevant study will be present, discussed, and proposed with one author. Those proposals are 1. Say what you mean and mean what you say. 2. Just listen and read. 3. Teach what is stable. 4. Get it right from the beginning. 5. Get it right in the end. Next. Literature Review. Sumardiono, 2007, suggests that one language expert supports the view the children learn a foreign language because a assignment due to master the language. For example, learning and genetic climate that children acquire language more quickly with how much difficulty as compared with adults. There is an assumption the young age children less learning assets than adults. Will authors say the success of learning a foreign language is determined by the motive of a need to communicate and her environment. Language acquisition by children is the greatest human achievement and amazing. That's why it should get attention. Language acquisition has been studied intensively for a long time. At that time, we have learning a lot about how children talk, understand, and uslau, but very little of what they know about an actual process of language development. One thing we know is that learning acquisition is very much determined by the interaction of complex aspects of biological maturity, cognitive, and social. Next, Dewi. In the development process of children language acquisition, all normal human children acquire at least one natural language. He explained every child is normal or reasonable grow up to obtain a language that is the first language or mother tongue in the first years of life in the world. Suryadi Mulya. To train reading skill in first language will support the capability in reading the children in English, as all the skill in the one language will be useful also in other language. Children who tend to maintain the first language tend to be more understanding of language system in general. In addition, they can learn similar words, spelling, or grammar. Even if it is much different from the English language, there are similarities and differences must be useful, such as font system or sentence structure. A child typically will retain only their first language if there is a genuine support from them and the family. This does not mean that both parents must be trained into language or able to translate word for word. One effective way is if one parent speaking or reading in Indonesian, while other parents to use full English for a child to make him or her familiar to use two languages at once with his or her parents. Description. There are 5 proposals for classroom teaching. Provide example for classroom interaction to illustrate how the proposal gets translated into classroom practice. For each proposal, a few relevant studies will be present, discussion, and compare with one another. These proposals are 1. Get it right from the beginning. 2. Say what you mean and mean what you say. 3. Just listen and read. 4. Teach what is teachable. 4. Get it right in the end.
Next, conclusion. From the description above, writer concludes that all possibility is possible. It is possible to make English become the second language in Indonesia. However, it depends on the role of parents in using English for social interaction at home. Only if it is applied to the entire family in Indonesia occurs in a long period of time. Next, suggestion. The second language teacher should provide truth from best practice feedback in certain circumstances. Teacher should not hesitate to correct persistent errors with learners. They not do not teach without focused attention. The teacher should also be aware of errors that the majority of learners in a class are made when the students share the same first language background, and the students should not hesitate to point out how a particular structure in a learner's first language differs from the target language. That's all from our presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.